teach art 2, 3, and 4. I also teach art history. To me, it feels like a different form of articulation, like a different language, right? It feels the way that writers feel when they discover like a new way to say something.
I decided to enter because my family were just naturally gifted with like artistic abilities, I guess. It's more so my brother though, because he would inspire me because every time his drawings would look so like photorealistic, and I wanted to do and like be like him.
The Rodeo art competition is one of the longest art competitions, I think, in Houston.
Out of 3,000 students, 72 were chosen for auction, and I placed lot 32.
With Justin, I think that his talent comes from, the product of his work comes from a lot of things combined. I think that it was also like years of his own personal practice in drawing.
Whenever Ms. Bowie came back with my ratings, I got gold medal, which means I didn't even get best of show. And usually best of show, most of the time, I thought that was the only artwork that was looked at. But apparently gold medal, second place, is also looked at and thought about to be qualified for auction.
He's so careful about each mark that he makes. It takes him a while. It's considered, every mark is considered. And I think that's what makes his work special.
Last year, it felt really similar to this year. I think it was God's grace. I couldn't believe it, which is why I cried on stage. I was just, whenever they were going through the numbers and it was getting closer and closer to second and first place, me and my mom and my brother, we were all there. We were just thinking, did they forget me? Did they forget to say my name? Because we didn't really think that I made it to second place, and yeah, it was amazing.
For him to go into auction last year, our first year with Stafford was pretty amazing, and they kept calling the lot numbers. And so by the time they got to like the 2 grand and reserve grand placements, I was thinking, there's no way we got reserve grand champion. There's just no way. Like, this is rude. They probably gave him honorable mention and then moved on or something. And so when he got it, it was cool, right?
If you put in the work, hard work pays off. And I think that's what changed my outcome.
As creatives, you either feel the calling of inspiration, or you feel the calling of fire. So it's the pressure of the deadline that's going to push you, or inspiration that's going to pull you. Part
of the reason why I got to second place was the message that stood out. While an art piece may be a lot more, I guess, honed and more detailed than mine, if the story that it represents is kind of bland, artists or the judges won't really place it as high as compared to someone who has less detailed but more of a story.
When we got auction again this year, I was pretty excited as well. That kind of means that, like, last year we joked about it thinking that it was a miracle that it happened. But this year it kind of proves that, like, it was a miracle, but it also was skill and hard work and patience and dedication. There's this myth that everybody believes that you have to be talented in order to be an artist. I think all of us are artful.